Right, we'll do a solid review of Catch Me Daddy to bring this back up to a reasonable standard. How's that sound?
How's that sound?
So this is for the purposes of the YouTube review, which I always edit and put on bit.do/Catch Me Daddy.
Well, we could always just do the podcast.
What?
We could always take the podcast reviews, couldn't we?
What do you mean?
For the purposes of the YouTube.
All I'm going to say is for the purpose of YouTube, I'm going to say it now as like a time marker. So when I edit this, I'll go, it's time to talk about Catch Me Daddy.
Yeah, Catch Me Daddy.
Do I do that again?
What?
Like, I'll say it again.
Oh my god, right,
like,
yes.
Because you were saying on it during the show you want to get out of the habit of going, yeah. So we'll do that now.
Couldn't catch me daddy. Yeah, okay, continue.
Right then. So now we're going to talk about Blu-rays. This is Catch Me Daddy.
No, stop, go.
Right. Yeah. So now we're going to talk about Blu-rays. Catch Me Daddy.
Catch Me
The
Daddy.
temptation was there, wasn't it?
It was there. Catch Me Daddy. I have to preface this again by saying that it was probably the darkest ending. I don't know. I wouldn't say darkest.
It's not like it jumps off a cliff.
No spoilers.
I'm
saying like
dark it gets. Like
I'm not saying I'd say it's the. What's the
grim?
What?
It's grim.
No, I mean like no. It's
it's
the feeling
grim.
when we left the Tyneside was one of
melancholy.
Dear God, like it was really melancholic. It was like that's probably like the most downbeat we've probably ever left the Tyneside. Apart from maybe the Tribe, that's probably the only thing I could maybe think of. But Catch Me Daddy, directed by Daniel Wolfe. I'd say his first film, I think.
Yeah, he's normally a music video director. He did a video for a band called The Shoes, a song called Time to Dance, and it's Jake Gyllenhaal killing hipsters. And it's a really good video. He does a lot of music videos, and of course I think his brother wrote it because it's by the Wolfe brothers.
Yeah.
I think his brother wrote it. Matthew Wolfe. Yeah, but yeah, Daniel.
That's right. Yeah, he did. It's the Wolfe brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a newcomer she's not an actress. Her name is Sameena Jabeen Ahmed. She is not an actress. So they just pulled her off the street by thinking she'd be a good look for the film. So they just pulled her off the street. She's totally fresh to acting, and it follows her. She's a Pakistani girl who has run away with her non-Pakistani boyfriend, and basically they have to. And her brother and friends, other men, are coming to get her back and take her back to the family because obviously they're not happy that she's run away with these.
Disrespected the family.
Disrespected the family and the honour. You know, it's very, very stylistic in the way that you really get the sense of. I don't think anywhere's used the moors like that. Sort of like, is it like the Yorkshire moors?
Yeah, it's the Yorkshire moors.
I haven't used that. I mean, it's such a great place to set a story. You know, in the sort of dark, sort of really, really dour.
I've seen some people say it takes the grim up north saying a bit too literally.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so. The colour palette they use is just so bland and really just you really get the sense of sort of this
but then there are the little flourishes though, aren't there?
Yeah, exactly. You do get the little flourishes, but you really do get the sense that it's sort of isolated and lonely. You know, you really do get the sense that it sort of mirrors the feeling of the lead, and you really do get the sense of sort of the horror that you get throughout the film, and it does get a lot worse, and it really does get really dark and really grim, and it's so well shot. I thought it was fantastic. Like some of the cinematography is just excellent, and I really did like that. I mean, the whole story is just wow. It's grim, but it's also sort of you really get the feeling of the lead. She's a really powerful force. She's a really strong actress, and you really do get the feel that she's going to be a good talent in the future.
If she sticks with it.
Because
by the sound of things, it sounds like she went back to a normal job.
There you go. I mean, she's such a strong actress, and you really do get the feeling that she is really good at this, and you know she can do a good job in the future because you really do believe that she is this plucky force. You believe in her. You know, she's a really likable force as a boyfriend, and you really do get the sense that they're a proper couple. But obviously, you really do get that humanist feel within the whole thing. You get the human moments, you get the personable moments alongside the grim and the darkness. But you really do get the feel that she is in this horrible journey, and it's basically an inescapable fate in the end. But I mean, essentially the biggest thing that this has going for it alongside that is the fact that its soundtrack plays off so well. There's that amazing the main theme which we all know of. Were you gonna say something there?
I was gonna say the scene in the caravan when they're on drugs, and it doesn't go for like a cliched sort of drug trip. It has Patti Smith horses, which is and she the dance in the caravan. it's so bizarre and so haunting.
But the title track is like "My Name Is Carnival" or something.
Oh,
that's
from the trailer. Yeah,
the trailer. That's just a fantastic moment.
Played that in the podcast.
But I mean, it's an absolutely terrific film that we left the Tyneside feeling completely just down. I guess there's like really just like brought into the world so much that I really did sort of step out of it. And it's like, well, this is a bit.
And we'd planned to go for Nando's.
Oh yeah, we did.
Didn't. But I think we just felt too grim.
Yeah, we did. We
got a Mackie D's instead.
Too grim up north.
Yes. What does that say?
I think a Nando's might have cheered us up like. But aside from being grim, it is also very good.
Mm-hmm. It's a really one of my favourites of last year easily.
This year.
Oh yeah, of course, yesterday. Yeah, but honestly, just really do see it. I think it's a wonderful little British treat. Just so well, confidently directed as well for a man who's only done music videos. So well acted, even though she's a newcomer. Just a great, solid cast around them. You know, really brutal, sort of villainous characters alongside that do some really horrible things that I won't spoil.
Yeah.
And one of the most powerful endings of a film I've seen in years. Just a genuine treat.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say a treat, but
yeah, I was gonna say you've used the words wonderful and treat.
A genuinely good way to spend your time watching a film.
A time, yeah, I guess. Something that you enjoy but you kind of don't.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's been plenty of stuff. I mean, like the Tribe again, as you've mentioned. It's the same sort of lines as
grim
out of 10.
Grim out of 10. How many grims out of 10 would you give it, Ryan?
10. No,
Joe?
9.
9.
Yeah,
Joe?
I'll give it 8 grims and a half or 9 grim.
I'll give it 8.
I don't know how this works.
I will give it 8.5 grims.
6.65 grims.
Because we've seen things that are a solid 9.
Yeah.
And I'm.
I'd say 8.5 as well.
I got Dogtooth in my order, which I've been assured is very grim.
Oh, you'll love Dogtooth.
You really do get that fairy tale vibe from it. You know, the way it's shot. You really do. It is just a bit of a fantasy sometimes, and you really do get that whole thing about it. You really do believe that you're in her world and the darkness and sort of the really bad things that sort of transpire in the end. You really do get behind it.
As you said, it is a wonderful treat.
Yeah. But not in that way.
Joe?
Yeah.
About the same?
Pretty much the same. I just love it for it. I love the atmosphere it had. I just love the way it was shot. Love the night scenes.
Yeah.
Loved how during the running scenes.
Pretty much all set at night as well.
All during the night. Loved during some of the camera work as well. He didn't.
It was Robbie Ryan, wasn't it?
Yeah, Robbie Ryan.
Who did Slow West as well.
Yeah. Brilliant cinematography as usual. Robbie Ryan, when it came to the running scenes, you know, it wasn't just constantly shooty cam and you don't know where the hell you are. He actually showed you. He'd do like a kind of a weird track and then he'd kind of get into it and then he'd track again, and it's just very well done. I think all in all, I think it was a brilliant film. Really enjoyed it. Well, yeah, what do you think of A New World for this? Because you enjoyed it.
Really appreciated it.
I appreciated
it. Watch.
Yeah. It was a good bad watch.
Good bad.
Good bad.
Bad good.
Good job.
Bad good.
Good bad job.
Yeah, I think good bad, really good, but really thingy. Just like you've got so bad it's good, you've got so good it's
grim.
So
grim it's good.
So grim it's good. Grim good. It's grim.
You can't really put like grim and good because it's the same.
Gummed. It's gummed. It's gummed.
Yeah.
What do you think of a word? We'll come up with a word.
Brilliant atmosphere, so well shot, great cinematography. It's just a genuine treat on your eyes, at least.
And the artwork
on your eyes,
on the box.
Oh yeah, it's terrific.
I mean,
artwork on the box.
It comes in a red Blu-ray case. It's got the slip cover, and it's whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know what happened there, but whoa, lad. Yeah, it's well worth seeing. It's well worth searching out, and it's actually one of those films I actually would consider paying full price for on Blu-ray, like 13 quid.